You guys ready to see just how good this works? All that time and effort put into the system. Let's see. Welcome back to Parcel Simulator. Hope you're having a great day. Let's see what we're in store for today. That whole side over there is pretty much done. These two doors are automated now. They're just slow. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit it's slow. We got the launchers and everything. That's gonna be interesting to see how that works. All good things. We check the tablet really quick. Today is no airplanes and no maritimes. So we want to make sure that both of these are red, but then we also have to come over and make sure that this side is taken care of on that too. Before we start every day, we have to make sure that these are designated correctly. So there, that is off. Good. And of course, all of these are on like this. Okay, good. Now, what I'm going to do today, I don't really do the contracts very often, but I'm gonna dabble, okay, into the contracts. This one here, they just have a strange request. One valid inspected parcel with no checks required. It's probably a test. Who cares? We get paid. One parcel for 220 bucks. Okay. So we'll just grab this and we'll give them this. That's all it says. So we'll come over here. Open the door. Let's request a truck. And just like that, we got 220 bucks. Okay, next. We have, let's see, $430 for 3 is pretty good. They want some that are going to Sawport, though. Must be valid and going to Sawport. Okay, let's see if we can find 3 that are going to Sawport. And I'm going to do that while the doors are running, but I also want to make sure I'm pulling packages out of that doors too. So I just wanted to see really quick if I could find 3 approved packages that are going to Sawport. There's 2 right there. See? This won't take long. And now the third one will take forever. Watch. It's gonna happen. There it is. Got it. All right, so that's 3. All right, we got 3 going to Sawport right there. So we can accept that contract as well. Right here. And go. Okay. All set? Ready? Let's start the day. We'll see how well we do with this setup. Now, as we get more money, we're going to want to also expand and get more belts as well, because these approval belts over there, it ends like the road ones. If it goes to the road, it actually doesn't it doesn't go all the way to approvals, right? So we need it to go all the way to approvals. So we're going to work on that today too, just to expand that out. All of the approvals that go anywhere else that's not the road, those will get sorted correctly, but the truck ones will not. All right, we're gonna let the other belts kind of do their thing, and I'll pull these ones off the truck because I have to. Otherwise, they won't come in. And then, like I said, we're gonna spend the money on finalizing the automation over here. I ran out of money, otherwise I would have been able to do it last night, but it is what it is. I'm taking a look. So they got these negative ones here. I've decided to... Okay, so I ran out of money is what I mean. So, like, there's a launcher here. It's kind of pathetic. I just ran out of money. Couldn't afford a couple of extra belts. But right now, we've got that. I also wanted to put a bridge here so that this could go underneath. And then it will go that away. Okay? So that's the game plan. Now that we have money, we're going to go ahead and do that. So first, I'm going to go to shop, and we're going to go and get straight belts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to need another probably 7 that direction. So let's go 15 straight belts. Let's go 16 just to be safe here. We're going to need a corner. There's one corner there. And then I think that's kind of it for now to get this whole side finalized. That'll take care of this side. So once we get that done, good. Now this one right here is already one of them, right? This is going to the road. Everything is sorted correctly. There you go. See, it's going to the road. It's really hard to put this in there too. I gotta like go underneath that belt. So I'm hoping that we can get that automated. All right, every time I head over here, I'm gonna grab one of these packages and I'm gonna bring it over to that. Yeah, here we go. Just do this. I like it. I like it. I like it. Forgot about this pallet. Probably should buy a whole bunch of these pallets and just have them sitting around all over the place. Just so like I can grab one whenever I want. That seems like a good way to go about doing things. All right, we'll get a van in here. And then wonder how well this works. Yeah, it works pretty well, actually. I like it. And go. Valid packages to Sawport. done? What are you doing? How did you get... Oh, right. So I did something else too. Because I wanted to. I just wanted to see how it works. I simplified this whole thing, and I didn't paint this belt, but I simplified this whole thing. Okay. It doesn't go and zigzag through here anymore. Now it just launches the denials. And you can see how it's not really super consistent. I mean, it's working, but you see that happens. That's going to happen. It hits the ceiling. So I don't know, man. I feel like the launchers are cool in their concept or whatever, but they're just not. They're not consistent enough for me to want to use them. I think I'm probably going to go back to bridges everywhere, getting that taken care of. Let's just move this out of the way here really quick. There. Now I'm going to go get my straight belts and complete that automation right after I take the packages out of this truck. Come here. Come here. Right after I do this, because this is also pretty important for our numbers. Man, we had like almost 700 packages processed yesterday. I don't know if you saw the number at the end of the day there, but there was a lot of packages processed. All right, let's go ahead and get my straight belts from over here. I like how I'm not seeing these backed up at all, though. They're steadily coming off the trucks, right? Everything is very steadily coming off the trucks. They're not backing up. It's beautiful to see. That means we're doing well, and it also means that we're probably ready for that upgrade. Because remember, I still have that delivery upgrade where we increase the frequency of the trucks coming in, and I have not done that yet because, well, I'm already like at the time I was still pulling things out manually, and I still am kind of. So I didn't want to bother with that just yet. We'll just leave these boxes right here. It's fine. Let's pull one more load out of this truck here. Maybe two, because it'll probably... They queue up after the delivery is parked. So in other words, the 10 seconds that it has to wait, it's from the time it parks. So if you wait a while to unload it, then you're going to get one immediately. But if you unload it immediately, then the door will take a little bit of extra time to generate. So it's like waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, right? That's kind of how that works. So the timer for the next delivery begins right now. Right. All right, pull that right there. Okay. So I'm just going to unload these packages really quick, and then let's go get that straight belt sorted on that side. First, I need to go like this. These are all trucks. We'll get those sorted later. Come on. Let's go get the belts. Let's go get the belts. Ah! I have to go around. So many belts. So much wonderful automation. This is the last one. Okay. So this should be enough so that we don't have to babysit the other two doors. And then, again, we just spend all of our money on upgrading the existing systems so that they're faster. So give me a few of these belts. Stick that right there. There we go. Of course, we're going to paint these later. There. Could I do launchers? Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just taking too long. It just like they miss. I don't want anything to miss. I want it to just be accurate all the time. And I think that the bridges are just the way to guarantee that. Right here is where that goes right there. Yep. Okay. So now we're going to take these packages all the way out this way. And we go that way with it. Now I could use a launcher here, I suppose. Just a little short one like this one. This one seems pretty accurate. The level ones seem pretty good because they're not launching very far. So there's less room for error there. And so I might look at that, but I mean, I have the space and I've already purchased the belts. So why bother with it, right? I think the only reason to bother is because the launchers are also faster. Like when they're launching them through the air, the speed in which that package is moving is faster than it would be if it was on a belt. Maybe not a level 3 belt, but it's essentially just like yeah, it's like a level 3 belt. And then when you have the big packages, when you have the not the big packages, the fully upgraded. I didn't order enough belts, really? Come on, no way. I ordered enough belts. I had to have. What about all these, huh? What about all these? Oh, you're a joiner. Yeah, these are all extra packages from before. I think I can get another 2 deliveries out of this if I hustle. Which that's not hustling right there. That's clicking and not working. So there's 1. And nah, the timer's already expired there, so it's not going to happen. So where that's going to be the last packages of the day for that vehicle. Yeah. Okay, so the day is done. We'll be dealing with this amount of money. I can't believe that ordering 15 of those is not enough. Really? 15 of those is not enough to get that all the way over there? Yeah, so I need 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 more. And it's all green now. Okay, so belts done all the way around this way. All the road packages end up going all the way out that way. I could have put some shelves as a buffer or something. I could have. I have these. And I probably could have just used that instead of buying more belts, but whatever. I need the belts anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me, I guess. Everything is green that needs to be green. I think we're good to go. So the challenge now on this side is going to be, I think, just getting the packages onto this path. So I'm not going to bother with connecting here. So I can get one of my Kirby belts here instead, and then use that joiner over here somewhere is probably better. But you see, I still have this issue with packages kind of ending up on the ground. Like it's just not consistent. And then when this happens, I have no idea. Like which package, where does it go? Did it go over here? I don't know. So I have to basically reset it and put it here. And look at all these packages here. Like these all need to be reset now. So I think we tried the launcher. It was a cool experiment at the time, but I think it's run its course, and I'm over it. So we're gonna redo this so that it doesn't incorporate the launchers, or at least not long distance launchers. Like, you know, smaller ones or shorter distance ones, you know, fine, but I'm not going to do the long distance ones anymore. They just don't work as well. We're going to go back to using the bridges. They are just simply more consistent, and that is more important to me, I think. Let's drop these. Just want to get it on the belt. These are all road cargo. They just weren't, the belt wasn't done when they came through. So now it's going to be done, and now I can get paid for it. All right, these ones here too. Just get it on the belt. Doesn't matter where, just put it on the belt. And oh, missed it. Of course I missed it. There we go. All right. So we're gonna replace, like right here. Yeah, this here. I don't know if it's denied. I don't know. Like I assume it is. I assume it was chucked over here, but I don't know. And so because I don't know, because it doesn't have a sticker on it or anything, I have to put it back into the I have to put it back into the sensors, put it back into circulation, and let it be scanned, right? So let's take a moment. I will indeed take a moment now to just replace the launchers. The experiment is run its course. We're going to sell all these launchers. So this one's just straight belt this way. I think what we'll probably do is this. We're going to have to modify this setup. I don't know. Maybe this launcher is okay. This one, I think, pretty consistently gets on the right belt because it's a straight shot and it's a really long belt. This one here is a problem. So we're going to replace this one with the bridge, but I might leave this one and just like move it back a little bit. That could work. I might leave this one. I'll put the launcher here and maybe upgrade it if I have to. I can put it here. But otherwise, I have to bring it around and zigzag it, which is not what I want to do. And I can't put a bridge over these two. That's the main thing. I can't put a bridge over these two. I can only put a bridge over one. Well, okay. The game will let me put a bridge over two, but it clips, and I don't like the clipping. So, okay. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. I'll be right back. Okay, next day, and I bought some cool toys. Let's go. Excuse me? It takes the pallet without the packages. Fine. Okay. Cool. Let's go this way. So we're going to go ahead now and get this last door. A little bit of the automation done for this last door. Okay. Now, it's pretty easy to do the sticker checker here. Is this it? This is it. Yes. The sticker checker is here. So it's pretty easy to do the sticker checker on this. So we're going to go like that. I'm just going to have the sticker checker be, I think, right here is fine. It means I don't need this. So let's move this away. Put you here like that, and then we're gonna have the attachment point be here. So it's gonna go like this. There we go. Took me a little longer than it should have. Bit anticlimactic, if I say so myself. Okay, right there. So we're gonna upgrade the belts as well, because we want to get that stuff out of here as fast as possible. So all this stuff gets upgraded. Yeah, these belts move it along. Get out of here. We're gonna spend the money on that to get that moving. Okay, so all these denials will go that way. Now, where are my straight belts that I bought? Right here. So unlock this one to there, and unlock this one to there. Max out. Okay. So that's, I don't have the money yet, but that's going to be as fast as it can be too. So on this side, right, it's going to be going forward and getting processed again. I think probably I'll angle this. We'll have another machine maybe over in this area, and then it can deny right there. So let's see where my weight machine is. Is it you? It is my weight machine. Right here. Okay. So weight will get checked right here. And I'm looking for my Kirby belts. Not my launchers. Kirby belt right here. And this is actually already somewhat upgraded, so I can just use that. It's nice. We're going to upgrade it again, though. And where is another straight belt, right? Yes. Another straight belt here. Upgraded. And then also another Kirby belt, which is going to be over here. This is already a partially upgraded one. There we go. Upgraded all the way. Okay, so now if you're denied, you go that way right away. And if you're no sticker, you go this way to get weight checked. Cool. That's taken care of. For the approval, we're going to have the approvals come out and then on the outside. So they're going to come all the way out here. And those approvals are going to go this way and hook up to this. Some of them are. Some of them are going to come through here. And then what we're going to do is we'll have a splitter that's going to split half the approvals to go that direction too. Because, well, is that needed? I'm worried about overloading the storage on one side is really it. I want to equalize it. So maybe that's not the best course of action here. Now I'm thinking instead. Ooh. Okay, so remember how I was talking about how I could take the bridges over top along the wall to bring everything over to the outside for red? What if I did that same concept for green? And then on this time, I take the green ones and I bring them. Well, I have to use some launchers because there's not a whole lot of space here for this. I do have a spare launcher. I could maybe get the launcher. I'm hesitant on using these launchers now because they're just so inconsistent. But what if I did it here, launched it to a belt here that rounded around like this? Like maybe that's a solution that could work. I'd have to be wary of overshooting because then it would end up on the disapproved belt, but that's an idea. We'll leave that there just in case because I might use that. We'll see. And if I do use that, then it's still going to have to be around the outside because all the checks are happening through here. So it's going to have to be around the outside and then upwards it goes. If we don't do that, though, where's the approved packages going? The approved packages, I mean, again, they could just go there. It's not like that's super overloaded on a belt. Like the belt's not overloaded, but the storage shelves later is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to balance that out because let's say I got a whole bunch of airplane maritime stuff coming out. Like, yeah, it'll fit on the belt, but it may not fit on the shelves. And then I'll just need more shelves. Which actually could be the solution. Huh. Yeah, that could be the solution. Why don't we just put, I mean, not this one specifically, but we could just put a whole bunch of shelves right here. Pending inventory that has to go out yet. But that's still not, that's a band-aid, man, because like I don't think I don't see how that helps me with these shelves. If this whole thing is overloaded because the shelves are overloaded, then it's not going to matter if this is in storage, right? I mean, like, let's say, for example, airplane gets overloaded. For some reason, these are just not... What are you doing? Why are you dropping packages? Cut it out. Probably dropping a bunch of packages over here too, right? Looks like actually pretty good here. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I upgraded you so you could go faster. So, I mean, you're going to fling that thing across the room and end up on that belt. So, I guess. Okay. So, I got to figure out a solution to getting the approved packages from this door over to here. Or over to there. I mean, but if I do it over to there, then it's only road packages, right? So, ideally, I would want to send it to the end of the line. I ideally would want to send it to be like in this area, this general area. Whether it lands here or here, it doesn't really matter, just as long as it lands in this area. So perhaps the flinger is the way to go there, but it'd have to be like here, I think. Yeah, so it's either going to land on top of this or it's going to land on top of that. We could test it, but I don't have any packages to test it with. Okay, I guess I could go find like one of these in storage and just take it. So if I took this package here and I just said, hey, how far are you flinging it? Yeah, that's about what I'm looking for, right? It doesn't matter whether it lands here or here, just as long as it lands on one of these two belts. And as long as it's consistently landing there, then it's fine. That puts it on that path. Okay, we're gonna plan on that right there. Yeah, we're gonna plan on that being a thing. Okay, so it goes there and it's done and it's gonna get sorted now. Okay, so from here then, we want I do want the approvals to get out of the way though. It needs to come around the outside and then work its way this way. So most likely, we'll just do that last, but we'll plan on all the approvals heading this direction. So this one here is my stamp belt that goes after the serial number. I'm doing everything in the same order. It keeps things real nice and tidy. So serial belt is here, serial number. Okay, so out gets approved here. And we're going to say right about here. This seems like a good place for it to go, is right here. Okay, so let's get some of my belts unpacked here. We're going to want the approval to go this way. And of course, the deny is already hooked up to that joint with that joiner, so we're fine there. Whoops. Wrong button. There. So that feeds it into here. Good. For the approval, we'll end up going around. So we're gonna turn it around like this. So I need my Kirby belts. 2 of them, please. And like that, and like this. And this one's already upgraded. We will be upgrading these, you know, as we upgrade the machines and stuff. We're going to be upgrading these too. Okay, sticker check is there. I don't actually have it hooked up to the truck though, so that's probably a requirement. Probably should do that. And slight upgrades on these belts. Don't have enough to max them out yet, but we will. Actually, you know what? Today is airplane day. Yeah. You know what that means? It means I'm going to have money before I open the doors. Yeah. Double checking. Today is airplane day. Haha. Look at this. So we just come on over here and open it up. Airplanes are in business. There we go. All the air traffic, all the air packages can go that way, and all the air packages on this side can go that way. Enjoy your flight. Give me the money. Okay. So let's open this one up here. And we'll send that. I don't know where we're sending that one, but we're going to send this one out just a little bit further. Can't upgrade these belts until that stuff gets claimed. And then this is a launcher, which I don't know, man. I don't think I'm going to use this launcher. There, we got a little bit of cash now. So we can upgrade these belts, max them out. There we go. And then we'll want these ones to be maxed out at least near this, so it just gets it out of the way really quickly, right? Moves on with our life. This one's already good. This is already maxed out. Good, 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 good. All these are maxed out. Yep. And then this is maxed out already too. That machine is. Okay. So next thing then, we got the serial number checked. So now we need the stamp checked. And For direction's sake, this seems to make sense to me. We can go there with it, though. That makes sense to me. Now, if we're launching approved packages from this side onto that belt, then it means it's completely approved. And that's actually not what I want to do. Yeah, come to find out, to thinking about it further, that's not what I want to do. Because if... Oh, wait, no. This is for automatically approved belts. Yeah, never mind. This is for automatically approved cargo. Like, the stuff that comes out of that is coming around to this. Man, is that... This seems like it's pretty space inefficient, you know? I feel like I should be launching it over here and then launching it over there and then launching it over there. Just launch it all over the place. No, I'm not going to do that. All right. No, not the launchers. Pack these back up. All right. Not by the paint, basically. Everything that's not by the paint. So I think these are all three of these are joiners, yeah. Do I want to have all separate checks for everything here? I feel like I don't need that. I don't need that, right? I'm just looking to get the stamp hooked up to the belt, which is right here. So you're out of here. And you're here, yeah. And then you're just going to go that way. And then these joiners can stay here. I don't have many straight belts left. I'm going to have to buy more. But I can get a lot of this stuff done automated now. This is very close to just being done. Because now the stamp is done. And that's kind of where I usually stop and start merging the responsibilities. But now we have a country scanner over here. I got this extra country scanner. So I suppose I could just take that. So over here, we have the stamp. And then the stamp goes over to a country sticker there. So if I'm going to check country on this side, the last thing is cargo type. And after that, then we go through this. So if I want to get this hooked up to cargo type, I can make this work. I would like to get this stuff to enter into the system here, essentially. I don't want to use another cargo type sensor. I don't want to set up another content prohibited sensor. I don't want to set all that stuff up. I just want it to enter into the system here. So in order to do that fluidly, I suppose, I think I need to extend this a little bit. Which would be pretty easy to do. We just pull this out of here. Slide this over. And then slide you over. Flip it like this. Yep. And then we stick this here. We'll repaint it. And then we stick joiner. Stick the joiner over here, actually. Yeah, the joiner goes here. So you're going to move to this side. And you're going to go here. Like that. Okay. Now, take this, slide it out. And this has always been a very flexible system. It can be molded to the purpose, right? It's never... I got lots of room, right? So let's just kind of move this out and away and make way for a bridge that can take care of this. So the bridge will... we don't need that. We don't need this anymore. I will need this. I will need that, yes. And then the bridge. I don't think I have a spare bridge. Instead of a bridge, we could use a launcher. I also don't have a level 1 launcher. Both of these launchers that are packed up are upgraded. They're both level 2. And level 2 is just overkill for this. Like, I don't need it to... You know, I can't hit with this with precision with a level 2. Okay. So I wonder, did I use any launchers on this side yet? No, these are all replaced with bridges now. And I generally think that's going to be a better call. Yeah, we have a couple launchers left, and these ones are only here because they fling it straight, and it's a really long straight runway for them to land on. So it's very difficult for them to miss. And they're also low level. This is level 1, and this one's a 2, only so that it can get over this hump and land in the center of this. Because I find that to be better for it to continue on. Okay, so with all that taken care of, do I need this joiner anymore? Yes, because that belt's gonna come this way. Okay, so I need a bridge conveyor here. What else do I need? Bridge comes over top of this, and then all of this stuff ends up coming around this way. So I think with the splitter, I was gonna implement a splitter, but I think I'm not gonna pass on that because I wanted to split the load between these two systems for this door. Basically have every system handle 2.5 doors worth of packages. I think this side here is going to handle all 3, but it doesn't have to handle all of it. Like every door has its own systems completely governing all of the filtering up until stamp, or I guess up until country. Now this has its own country scanner too. So up until country, this has its own. So really it's the cargo type and the content prohibited one that's handling the entirety of all 3 doors. I think that's okay. And this is just yeah, we'll just package that up again. Okay, I need to get one of those and then a bunch of straight belts again. So a bunch of straight belts again. Let's go 12 of them, and then let's get... We don't need a pauser. We don't need an inspection diverter. We don't need any of these things. No denier stickers needed. Launcher conveyor. No, I mean, I could try the level 1. It might be better than a bridge, but the bridge is cheaper and more consistent anyway. And it doesn't really take up any more space because we're going directly over a belt anyway. I kind of feel like getting one of these storage racks is like a buffer of some kind. I don't know. Like I'm going to say I want this orange one just to do it. I have no idea if that's going to be worth it, but if I do it though, then it's taking I had too much money. Okay, never mind. We'll wait on that. Let's go get the goods and complete that setup. I probably need more straight belts, honestly, because I forgot all about this part here. So I need more straight belts anyway. I will spend all that money and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm out of money again. That's how it goes. So here we are. I need one angled belt here, and then I need another one over here to get that connected, and then I need a couple more to get this to cross along with a bridge that takes this over top. I could use a launcher, but it's too risky because it's like green needs to go to green, then to go to green. But then there's the red belt here, and if this thing overshoots and it ends up on this, then I have an approved package that's going out. So we're just gonna play it safe on that. So I think these things here need to go to the dumpster. I don't think I'm going to be using these launchers. They're quite expensive and they're already pre-upgraded to level 2, but I'm just going to get a little extra cash because I'm pretty confident I'm not using them. So put those in there. 481 bucks. All right, that's enough to buy a couple of bendies. So I'll just grab this, and then I want to get a couple of bendy ones. So let's go 1, 2, 3. I think I need 4 bendy ones, so that isn't just enough to get 4. There we go. Okay, we're broke again, but all I have to do is click a door, and I'll have money. That's it. I'll just click a door, and I'll have money. So why don't we go ahead and do that while we set this up, and we can let the whole thing start running. Yeah. Go ahead and hit the door. Boom. Start the day. And we're just going to take this and bring it right. Okay. Yeah, like that. What's the deal? Oh, this one is backwards. There we go. That's better. Now you can go out. Starting things off with a bang. This is approved. Send it that way. This is denied. So we'll send it that way. Need to color my belts. It's always nice, really nice to have colored belts because you don't have to guess where that package is going. You just know. It's actually really nice to have that. So this is going to go under here, I think. It's going to go right here. And then this will go, that's a bridge that's going to take it underneath and hook up there, yeah. So this one goes out. So first test of a package that's actually being delivered this way. Hey! And it ends up on the green. Kind of, and yeah, it's going. Okay, good. So it's gonna work. It's just gonna take a little extra time, but it's gonna work. Okay, so if you pass this inspection, we need to take you all the way around there. So we need the bendy ones. Come here, bendy one. I need you to go this way from here. As you go underneath, the bridge is going over top of you. So we're going to say you go like this. That. Yep, there we go. You need to go to that side. And then from there, we need one straight one to go this way. And I'm down one bendy one. Oh, no. It didn't count. Sorry, I bought all I could afford. So it's fine. We'll go like that, and then I'll just stick this right here. So I need one more straight belt. 1, 2. Oops. Yeah, you're going this way. So you're going to be in here. And if you're valid on the stamp, then I'll place you here. Which it takes 10 seconds because it's not upgraded yet. But it's all right. We're going to get there too. All right, so you're passing, so we're going to go that way. You're already approved, so you go that way. It's a little... I'm basically a manual belt right now. How do I complete the system entirely? What are you doing? That's my red belt. Cool, cool, cool. Let's actually go ahead and paint some of these because I need them painted. So you are red. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pack it up. There we go. Set it over here. Green belt. I've started to audibly count out loud whenever I paint, just so I don't miscount. So 1, 2, and that is fine. Everything else is good. Yes. Instead of bringing this all the way out there, I just hooked it up to this one. I think that's probably acceptable. I don't think that's going to cause any bottlenecks. We'll see, though. Maybe it will. Who knows? You go there. You go there. You go there. And did they all end up correctly? Looks like it. This is a bit interesting, though, isn't it? The launchers, like, they require these packages, they just keep stopping, and I don't get that. It's the ramps too. They're not reliable either. You got to just keep moving, man. Keep moving. They don't do it. It's like the whole ramp is considered one section, only one package on the ramp at a time. And so now everything's just piling up over here. That's got to be changed, man. It's got to be changed. I'm sorry. It just does. We're going to come around. We're going to do that totally differently. I'm going to break this down here. It's just not reliable enough for me. We're going to take this and go that way with it, I think. We're going to bring it over as a bridge. And yeah, I'm doing this in the middle of the day. That's what I'm doing. We're going to take it as a bridge over to here. So I'm going to need bridge segment 1. Let's get 2 because I'll probably need 2. No, I know I need 2. Let's get 3 because I'll probably need that. We'll get a couple more corners and a few more straight belts just because, okay? Let's go out and get our loot and fix this problem before it gets way out of control. All I need is my pallet. And there's already problems that are happening way out of control over there. But, like, it's just the launchers are... I gave it a solid effort, all right? I gave it a try. I said, you know, these launchers could be really fun. Let's try it. But at the end of the day... You got to do what works. You know, you can't do what doesn't work. And at least regarding launchers onto ramps or launchers onto bridges don't work. Basically, that's a no-no. Don't do launchers onto bridges. It doesn't work. So this goes here. There you go. We need a bridge here, and then the two of the bendy ones go on this side. So one bendy one goes there, and then... This is a straight belt, which I'm not sure what I needed that for. Probably over here. Yeah, we'll put it right next to this storage, I think, here, like that. All right, so I'm kind of building out where my bridge is going to be over there. First, let's get this bridge settled. This bridge goes there. And then you are going to go on top of it. And then you guys can just... I'll reset you kind of like that. There you go. And... I don't know what's going on there. I guess it was on top of another box and that box is gone. Physics kind of broke right there, huh? So the whole thing is stalled because of a launcher at this point. So we need to fix that. Give me this other bridge. Take this over here. And we're going to bridge across this belt like that instead for this. So I actually already had the bridge, so I could have just used this one, but all right. I guess we'll just break this one down, or I can use it for the other launcher too, but I think that other launcher is actually fine. Like, launchers are really like situationally useful. Oh, this is already upgraded. I use the upgraded one. Why not? Yeah, I guess I'll just bought an extra belt for extra bridge for nothing for now anyway. Put that over there. I need straight belts. I need angled belts. Yeah, curvy belts here and here. Let's break these up. Or I guess not break them up. Yeah, okay. That's connected now. That's connected now. I need one more to be here, and I guess I need one more that I didn't have too. That should complete the circuit for the approved ones anyway on this side. Now, no, it didn't. I need more. Shoot, I need another 2 curvies. I need more. Wow. I just grossly miscalculated how many of those I needed. Put that there. Put that there. Oh, yeah. That's going to take a bit. Yeah, I got way too many straight belts, not enough curvy belts. Maybe they're on the truck? I thought I counted correctly here. What happened? Are they still on the truck? Well, there's one. No, that's another bridge. Yeah, I got way too many bridges. It's fine. We'll just get the curvy belts I need. So just order a bunch. I'm going to use them at some point. Maybe. I don't know. At least I have them now. There's 11 of them in my storage here. And I'm going to use at least 2 of them. 3 of them right now. So I have them for later. The other bridges and stuff, I'm going to replace that launcher over there because that's not as reliable, right? We talked about that. So we're going to replace that too. Put that back the way it was. So I'll need the belts and stuff for that. Okay, so we're going to use curvy there. I'm going to need a joiner as well. Let me just grab one more of these and complete this so it doesn't freak out on me anymore. Come on, turn right there. Okay, now that's completed. Put you here for now. Give me... Nah, that goes over on that other side. So I want this. Come over and get this to be here. So yeah, this is launching to this belt. So I need a joiner here. Yeah. Oh, that hit me. Yeah, if it hits me, it stops, right? So this, yeah. Okay. So just put that like that. See, like some of these packages are just stopping the whole flow. And it's all about the launchers. The launchers are doing all of it. It's all the launcher's fault. So now you know. In case you were curious, whose fault is it? The launcher's fault. I can't believe I missed that. I can. He sucks. Okay, well. Let's put this. Is this a joiner? No, but I still need it anyway. It needs to go there. There is another joiner here somewhere. I just got to figure out which one you are. Not that one. Come on, I know there's a joiner here somewhere. I hate not being able to find it. When I know it exists. I know I already bought it. Just gonna have to buy it again. Just the way it goes, I guess. Sometimes. It's very possible that I will need yet another order for curvy belts. After all the ones I just bought, I might need more. You can just never have enough of these things. Need one more at least on that side. 2 more on that side. I need to turn it. I probably am going to use all the ones I bought. I didn't think I would. I thought I was going to have extras, but I don't think that's going to be the case at all. We have that one. Since we're not using that launcher anymore, we have that one too. So we will turn this one from here. So we're going to turn this sooner. Don't. I hate that so much. It's just gone now. If you right click these things to let go of them, that's it. You got to place them or collapse them. You can't let go of them. They'll just fade into the floor, man. It nice. All right. This is going to come down now to there. And then I could use the straight belt here, but no, I can't. Never mind. I guess I can't. I would totally love to use that right now. That would complete that whole thing. But no, can't do that. We will use this Kirby belt on... Oh, now we're good? Now we don't need another one? Sure. Now that I have an extra. I guess that's how it goes, though, right? You need another one until you don't. And then anything you have left over is an extra. That is how it works. The definitions, they check out. Look at all these Kirby belts. All right, I got plenty to go. If I need more, I got more. Now what I need is I need a joiner. And I don't think I have another one available. Is there a joiner on this that I'm potentially not using or don't need? No. I need them all. Yep, I need them all. Man, what are you guys... Why are you stopped? Oh, it's this package on the floor. This is stopping everything. The belts just flat out refuse to work if there's a package like under them on the ground. You have to keep them... You got to keep them moving. So if I look at the floor down here, is there a package on the ground somewhere? No, I think you're just waiting because there's only one package on the belt at a time. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. These are going to have to be put back into circulation because I don't know where they go. Okay, so the last bit of order then. Let's just take this out because I'm not using these. The launcher's kind of screwed everything up. If I had just never saw that there was a launcher, I think everything would be super swimmingly awesome right now. Like, it would all be very smooth right now if I had just never heard of the launcher. It was very fun. But now it's time to, you know, do things that are reliable as well. Okay, I move that package. Everything should start flowing again. I want to upgrade these belts too, just to make sure that they're at least level 2. It looks like they are. The bridge is level 3, so that's nice. We'll get these to all be at least level 2. Yep, and then we're left now with the need for a joiner, but does kind of look like it's going to transition anyway. But I need a joiner there. Let's pack it. No, don't do that. Don't. Pick it up. Pick it up. All right, there we go. So all my Kirby belts are going to be here. And then I'm just going to stack them nicely right over here. All right, there we go. And maybe have this one kind of be on there too. What else is left, guys? I feel like I've done it all 4 times. 5 times. No, it is like 4 separate systems and then a half system that bleeds into the other one. So I've done it 5 times. I feel like we're almost there. There's only 1 launcher left in service. Two launchers left in service. That one and this one. But see, this is all hung up now because it's all got to go that way. Yeah, this is going to be a bottleneck if these machines can't keep up. And then with the double here, this double ramp is definitely going to slow things down. I may not like this after all, but this country needs to be sped up and the cargo type needs to be sped up. So I'm going to invest in both of those to go faster because they're going to need to. They have to haul ass, especially that cargo type one. It's gotta go way faster because it's going to handle all 3 doors now. This one here isn't a big deal. The number of packages that come through that need this isn't very big. However, the buffer here isn't very big either. So if we get like 3 in a row that need it, then it's going to slow the whole line up. So for that reason, I'm going to make this a little faster anyway. Okay, that's all connected now. This is still using the launcher, but I think that's still fine for now. And we'll see. And then this one goes around and connects to that side. And it's a blue belt here. Yes, this is all blue. To get proper coloring of everything, I need more green. So let's get the proper colors for all the things. So if we're looking for that, this is green all the way out like that. This is blue. That's good. That's appropriate. This one is green. I've already lost count, so I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it launches it over to there. So if it's on a green belt, it's going. It's going. I was tempted to change the color scheme to, if it's on a green belt, it means it has a tag already, not that it's done. Like this right here shouldn't be a green belt. Well, yes, it should, because it has a tag. Yeah. This is a green belt. But this probably shouldn't be, because they don't necessarily have a tag yet. But they have one track, and that one track is going to get them to a tag. So, I mean, I guess that's still appropriate. Yeah. Look at this. This is overloaded right now. This is for maritime. Yes, this is for the boats. And that's all the way back here, right? So this is the part where I want to maybe start splitting up maritime so that the responsibilities are shifted a little bit, like a little split. So what I might do is, I was thinking about this, putting a splitter here. I was still talking about a splitter, right? Put a splitter here, tell it to like a cargo identifier or whatever, and have it put maritime packages that way. Or maybe maritime packages just need another shelf. I mean, maybe that's just the solution. We just do another shelf like this. I don't have this setup for maritime, so I could also build that out too, I guess. I just didn't think I'd need it, but we've scaled up to the point now where, yeah, I think you kind of do, right? All right, we still have a whole bunch of these stragglers. I'm not entirely sure where they left the chain here, so I'm going to have to reset them. And this will give us a good idea of how things are flowing through here too. But the better idea is to just open the doors and let it flow in, which requires me to let the day go by. So maybe we'll just do that. But I think we've taken up enough of your time for this video for sure. This is automated-ish. It's pretty much done. Every door now is hooked up to belts at high speeds into a sticker scanner, which certainly needs upgraded. There we go. And it all flows through a system that's all color-coded and ready to rock until it eventually all merges, and the cargo type scanner, which is fully maxed out now, is going to handle all 3 doors. But I would, like I said before, like to kind of split the load here so that it doesn't have to do all of it, and some of it can be handled by another one. I think that'd be good. I don't know how I could do that with cargo type other than maybe having this belt split here. Send some of it that way and some of it this way. Ah, there we go. Send some of it that way. That goes to cargo type. Send some of it this way. And then over the bridge and joiner here. And now we have the cargo type being split between the two. Not a bad idea. Yeah, not a bad idea. Probably will end up doing that. I have extra bridges, right? So I can spend them for sure. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. Ideas are still formulating, even this late in the game. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.